What is that guy's superpower?
His dick throbbed.
I don't know what his power was. He just went out there and got killed.
Fuck Kate Beckinsale and Matt Adams.
Yeah, so.
Oh wait, was that the?
He was like, guys, it's me.
Gets his face blown up.
Yeah. And then Michael Rooker does too.
Did they mention his name? I don't remember that.
So. Hello, and welcome to another episode of No Expectations Podcast. I'm Ben,
I'm James.
And I'm Max.
and today we are talking about 2021's The Suicide Squad,
And Max
starring...
happens to have. I'm so sorry.
What?
He happens to have the old 17.
Oh, perfect. The wrong movie.
Wrong film up.
Hey, it's okay.
It's
It's totally fine. But yeah, this has Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, bunch of other fuckers, John Cena, and yeah, let's talk about the movie. I know there was a lot of hype leading up to this one. This is one of those that they touted as being, you know, the one that's going to bring back movies at the theaters, and I don't think it did at all.
I don't think
I think the problem is when they put the movie on HBO Max the same time it comes out into theaters, that's not going to encourage people to go back to the theaters.
No.
What they need to do is they need to say, okay, only in theaters the first month, and then the next month make it available on HBO Max as well.
I mean, such as was it A Quiet Place 2? Only in theaters.
Yeah, that's
But
how
now it's on Paramount like a
Yeah.
few weeks later.
but that's
And
how you
then
bring it back, man.
What came out? Is coming out is Free Guy. Only in theaters with Ryan Reynolds.
See, that's the one they're touting as like movies are back, hey, and I think it looks kind of stupid personally, but I think people are gonna like it. I think it's gonna be a hit.
Get Ryan Reynolds on. It's gonna be fun. But Suicide Squad. Max, do you want to go over the plot? It's not really a plot, but
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to say, usually it's your role to say the director and screenwriter, but it's written and directed by
James Gunn.
yes, another wonderful James, but not as wonderful as this one.
Okay, so it's a movie about a bunch of cons that are being conned into fighting for DC. I guess like what's the DC version of
Like Shield.
Shield?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a very forgettable name. I don't even know what they are.
Yeah,
they're fighting for their freedom, basically.
Yeah, so they're like given a deal like, okay, well, if you commit suicide by us just sending you into these horrible missions, then you can get 10 years off or something.
Yeah.
So the synopsis is huge. That's pretty much it. It's just
Yeah.
a bunch of action. They try to make it really funny. There's some fun parts. It kind of got like Mystery Men vibes a little bit.
a little bit, without the charm of that cast.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No Ben Stiller.
Yeah, this movie could have greatly benefited from Ben Stiller being present. I'm just gonna say I didn't like it. I didn't like this movie. It was a disappointment, but I kind of expected it to be a disappointment.
I knew it.
The action was good, but they tried way too freaking hard to be funny. Like I called that from the beginning. From the first time I saw the trailer, I was like, ah. I was like, when I saw the teaser trailer that showed all the behind the scenes stuff and all the action, I'm like, oh, this might actually be cool. This might actually be something new and unique and interesting. Nah, same old shit, man. It was trying too hard to be funny. It's DC's attempt at having their own Avengers, and it's not working.
It's DC's attempt at trying to be Marvel.
Yeah, and it's like DC needs to be DC. They don't need to try to, mimic everything that Marvel does because they think they're going to cash in on that success and get that same audience. Not going to happen. But it's like cheap jokes, man. Like every 5 minutes, not even every 5 minutes, every like 2 minutes, it was like a bad joke. And it was like, I don't know, like that streamlined progressive insurance humor, where I'm just like, fuck this.
I only like, I don't not like hate it. I like 2/3 of the film. I just really hate the last act.
Yeah, that starfish at the end,
Yeah. spoiler
spoiler alert, dumbest shit I've seen in a
stupid.
while. That was so
The
stupid.
rats and everything too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they fucked it up. I mean, like always, the superhero movies at the end, it always becomes this ridiculous fucking clusterfuck at the end.
Don't get me wrong, like I love James Gunn. I think he's a brilliant writer, a director.
What else has he done?
He did Guardians of the Galaxy, so he's good at bringing an ensemble of people together.
Okay, Guardians was all right.
For movie, but I still believe like for what Suicide Squad is, like I swear Warner Brothers still had some hand in it, like they always do.
Oh yeah. It had so much potential, and these last two movies they've just squandered that potential. I think it's like they have something really great, they get a really solid cast together, and then they're like, okay, good. Nah, forget it, fuck it up. Like halfway through, it's like they give up or something. You know. So I was not impressed. The story I thought was hollow. The dialogue was weird. Like it was just weird.
Do you have like any like aspect of the film that you liked?
I
Besides like the
liked
action.
I liked some of the cast. Actually, I enjoyed Idris Elba. I thought he was good. I liked him.
I didn't believe him that much.
You didn't believe him?
Well, like him trying to be funny
Well, yeah,
was not good.
No, that doesn't work.
It
No,
just
that's-
didn't work.
It's
Like
stupid. Yeah,
there was a
exactly.
there was a joke someone made in there. He's like, "Oh, that is true." Oh, it was like if you're then you're trying to show off his badass, and it's just like Idris Elba's like delivery. He's like, "Oh, he's right." He's
Stupid.
just the way it just didn't. I didn't feel like
The jokes were so uncomfortable, and none of them felt natural at all. At all. It was weird. Everyone's like suddenly like autistic and like trying to like, I don't know, dude. It felt weird. It felt very contrived. But
I mean, I liked
any parts that I liked. Go ahead.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I like Polka Dot Man. I thought he was fun.
It was all right.
Just like wherever he sees his mom.
Yeah,
That was a little weird.
I hated
silly.
that. I hated that. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah, I was
thought it
like
it's
this.
weird.
I was like, this is stupid. I'm like,
I
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I feel like they kind of piggybacked on Marvel there, where it's like, okay, who's gonna have some sort of issue with their parents that they we can,
Yeah.
yeah, I
weird.
don't
It
know.
was
That
weird.
seems to be a theme with.
it would have
some
been funny
superhero
as like
movies these days.
a one-time joke where like you see him as your mother, and then
Yeah.
like that first time when you see it, I'd be like, okay, that I'll give you that.
the
But at the
I
end,
mean,
I was like,
spoiler, yeah, the giant version of her, like that was a little bit too
dumb.
much.
Yeah,
It was too
and that's
much.
the problem. They lay it on too thick. It's like they're trying to explain a joke to like a fucking idiot. It's like they're almost like they have to show it to you 3 times so you really get it. And I just think that's like the downfall of cinema these days. It's just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, let us figure something out. Have something nuanced. Like, let's make something a little subtle. Like, it doesn't always have to be on the nose, like slapstick Charlie Chaplin humor for idiots. You know, like. I don't know, dude. But things that I liked about it, I like the cast. I love Margot Robbie. I think she's amazing. It's incredible because think about it, like she's hiding an accent that entire time also. And I liked. I gotta pull up the list. Hang on.
I mean, well, I thought the movie was great. If you were like on an airplane, that'd be.
I could see that.
I mean, that'd be a good movie on an
Yeah,
airplane.
or if you were like a 13-year-old boy
Yeah.
and you were just like, I love action and like I just want straightforward
Yeah.
entertainment and some popcorn. Like hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
For me,
But-
like I enjoyed it a little bit more. I wasn't really like straight watching the movie. I wasn't only
Okay.
watching the movie. I was sort of
Okay.
watching the movie. I was like, this is it's kind of funny, but I got to do some laundry.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it's
I'm
one of
gonna-
those.
it's a good
It's one of those.
one of those, yeah.
So you miss a part, you come back. Oh, there's more action. Like
Yeah,
it's not short of action, and
yeah.
the joke sucked.
Yeah, the jokes suck balls, but I will give it for the action, an A. Like the action was very
I
solid.
would say like
yeah.
like the beginning to like it was good for like it gave
Yeah.
you the definition of why it's
Yeah.
called the Suicide Squad.
I would say
which-
the first like 35, 40 minutes.
Which it kind of fucking pissed me off with like I like Jai Courtney's character Captain Boomerang, and
Okay.
gone within the first few
gone
minutes.
instantly. Yeah, they off too many characters. Also, that was the
a
thing.
lot.
Nobody ever commits.
They tried to
suicide.
misguide us in the beginning and thought that would be like
Yeah,
surprise us.
yeah.
They died. I was like, oh.
And I think it's also kind of cheap when someone like Pete Davidson, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, Pete Davidson, spoiler alert, gets his face blown off, and then like you see him like very shortly after when they do like a flashback, and it's like he's back again. And I'm like,
I wish he
briefly. It was
gone.
kind of
Yeah.
pointless to like show him like
yeah,
there was no
yes.
reason.
But I did like the action. I liked the cinematography. I thought all the villains were very hollow. I thought Margot Robbie's love interest was dumb. Like,
the
you know,
Spanish president. or
anytime I
something.
see a red flag, I'm gonna kill a man. Feminism. Like, I don't know, man. It was stupid. It was stupid.
Well, it's just like most of these movies, like the exposition doesn't really fit into the story. It's kind of forced.
Yeah, it's very.
So they kind of like hold your hand through all the stuff that you need to understand to set up the next scene, and then the next scene happens. You're just like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
everything
guess.
just kind of flows. I don't know, kind of like in a video game sense, where it just kind of
Yeah.
pushes you on to the next level. You're just kind of like, here I am,
Right.
and I don't know. All right, let's take a look.
Alternate castings.
Here. I would love to get into that. That is my favorite segment, as you know. What the fuck is this guy's name? Oh, Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag.
Yeah.
I actually liked him.
I like him.
I liked him.
I was gonna mention him. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him. He did good. I think he's going to go on to be a very successful actor, even more than he already is, and he's going to do more great things.
I think that's. I mean, spoiler alert. Like you said, spoiler alert.
Spoiler
Well,
alert.
we say
Probably why he, like, what happened to him in the film is he dies. Okay, we won't see him.
shit.
Oh no,
Fuck.
he's dead.
He's dead.
Probably because he doesn't want to be involved with these movies anymore.
Because they suck, yeah.
I think
Generally, it's a cash cow. You make a lot of money. You get exposure. You get more famous. Looks great on a resume. But at the end of the day, is it a good movie? Meh, not really.
Why is my camera doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is this not working? Am I not working right now?
It's working, but there's a flashing red camera.
And it's gonna be there throughout the whole thing.
You want to stop it?
Let's just try to fix it real quick.
Yeah.
Do you want me to stop recording? Would that help with editing?
Yeah, I probably would.
This is the good one. Take 2.
All right. So yeah, I did like Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag. I thought he was cool. I think he's gonna have a really amazing acting career. There's just something about him. Like he strikes me as like a real action hero type guy.
Yeah.
So I like him. He was great. John Cena, I did not like. Peacemaker, not a fan. Like I thought he was stupid.
Not at all.
I don't think he can. Like people think he can act, but I'm like, I really don't see John Cena as an actor. I don't.
He's like the bulky, more kind of dumb Mark Wahlberg.
He's just like a Chad.
He is a Chad, yeah.
He's like a Vin Diesel, but can't act.
Yeah, and my thing is I don't hate him, but there's just something about him that irritates me.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know.
I
maybe
can't see him. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
You just can't see
Yeah,
him.
it's hard to focus because you're trying to look at the Invisible Man. But yeah, let's dive into alternate castings. I love this segment. One of my favorites. Actually, James, I would like you to kick us off. Alternate castings.
Sure. Okay.
Por favor.
For Joel Kinnaman, Rick Flag,
Uh-huh.
I got Alex Skarsgård.
Oh, okay. Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, Game of Thrones, and he was also Tarzan, Legend of
Oh,
Tarzan.
yeah. Good choice.
I just think he looks like him in a way. Yeah.
Good choice, yeah.
For John Cena,
And also, Margot Robbie would already know him because Tarzan.
that's right. I totally forgot she's in that film.
Yeah.
The movie's kind of forgettable.
It is forgettable, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw it twice.
it was good the first time.
It was good the first time.
Then you watch it again, I'm like, no.
Yeah, I went on a date with this British chick who kind of turned out to be a bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah. But she was cute. She was a cutie. You know, very British, though. She liked her tea and crumpets.
Okay. John Cena, you said it for Peacemaker. I said Mark Wahlberg. Because he's a Mark Wahlberg.
They have that same kind of irritating quality.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like young Mark Wahlberg. Idris Elba, Bloodsport. I just want like a better cast, so I went Denzel Washington's son.
Oh.
John David Washington.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, but I feel like this movie was probably way too good for him.
Yeah, but it's okay. Good choice.
Daniela Melchior, sorry if I butcher that, who played Ratcatcher. I picked Christian Serratos. If you look her up, I mean, Max, you could probably the easiest way to look her up is Walking Dead.
Okay.
She's a cutie.
Was that?
She just searched up Walking Dead, and her name is Christian Serratos. She plays Rosalina.
Sorry, I'm dying over here.
So if bring that up so you get to see her.
Oh, cutie, yeah.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
And I will say, Max called it. Our favorite cutie out of the movie, aside from Margot, was Ratcatcher.
Ratcatcher, yep.
Yeah, Ratcatcher for sure.
She was a cutie.
That's not her, but yes, the Ratcatcher
character.
character.
Yeah. An alternate casting world, yeah, also a cutie.
Moving on, David Malchian, is that how you pronounce him?
Something
Polka
like that.
Dot Man.
Yeah, something like that.
I put Paul Dano.
Oh, solid choice. Yeah.
They just look alike, kind of.
Wow. And he's going to be the Riddler, and he had worked for the Joker. Everything's connected.
Everyone's connected.
Everything's connected.
Margaret Robbie, as you know, is Harley Quinn. I picked Samara Weaving from, Ready or Not. She's from, and The Babysitter. Yeah. She just looks like Margaret Robbie. It's like discount Margaret Robbie, but no, she's really cute though.
I like the discounts.
Yeah,
they're fun. Discount Matt Damon.
Discount, yeah. Who's discount Matt Damon?
Todd from Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Which is starring in a lot of shit. He's in Jungle Cruise. He's the main villain in Jungle Cruise.
Oh, really?
He's actually really good in there. He plays a German Nazi guy.
I can't believe you saw Jungle Cruise.
I saw Jungle Cruise
nothing
too.
to do.
So sorry. So clearly.
It wasn't.
What, you didn't see Jungle Cruise?
Fuck no.
I
Look,
saw
it's
it.
stupid.
My mom wanted to see it.
Oh, gotcha.
Did you like Jungle Cruise?
I liked Jungle Cruise.
It
was fun for the whole family.
It's fun for the whole family. Rock and Emily Blunt's love and interest does no.
Well, yeah,
it's so
clearly.
stupid.
It's uncomfortable.
No.
Yeah.
The Rock at one point he turns to stone.
Wow.
He does.
I can smell what he's cooking 24/7, and it's a heap of money and bullshit movie.
Yeah. I mean, he's making a lot of money.
Yeah, I
making
went
a
to
ton. He's making a
Applebee's last night. He has his own tequila, and he's
Of
partnered with
course.
Applebee's.
Of
I had to try
course.
it. It was actually
Partnered with
Of course, you partner with Applebee's.
He's partnered with
What the
Applebee's.
hell?
Dude, there was a big old cutout of. I wish I had the picture.
Oh my god!
I wish I did. I should have took one.
Can we find it? Can we find a picture of the Rock's cut out at Applebee's?
Yeah.
It's
You
got
did-
like a mozzarella stick in one hand and like he's frowning. What am I
It's
doing
just
here?
a promo for his tequila. But
Oh
yeah.
my god! I'm doing the
Not
Rock
bad
Johnson.
tequila though. Not bad. I
Okay.
want to try a full bottle because I had it as a margarita.
I like Clooney's tequila.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Casamigos, smooth, very smooth. Even if you're not a big tequila fan, it goes down very
Did
smooth.
you find it?
I found
You
it.
found it? Let's try. Let's check it out.
Can I make it full screen?
Do it.
Right click it.
Do
It's an
it.
open page picture a new tab.
What's a computer?
It's a computer.
Here.
I'm just gonna send you an email on that, Gramps. I don't have an email.
Let's look at
What's
this.
an email?
Beautiful.
That's the one. That's
You get
the
a bunch of drunk middle-aged teacher ladies going up and grabbing his crotch. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
He's gonna have all these mozzarella stains on his dick.
It's the same fan base as Vin Diesel.
100%.
Facebook moms.
100% Facebook moms. Yeah.
one.
Anyway,
That's all I have.
solid. So if you had to pick another director, who'd you pick? I want to start incorporating that into our alternate castings.
I'll get back to you.
Okay.
I'll let you go first, and I'll sit on that because I feel like you already have a director. I do not.
Okay. Take your time. Max, who did you pick for your alternate castings?
Let's see. I got a list here.
I would love to hear.
So, John Cena's character Peacemaker. I thought Vin Diesel would be interchangeable.
Totally.
Margaret Robbie. I picked Florence Pugh. What is she from?
Oh,
again?
Florence Pugh. Oh, Black
She's-
Widow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, she's
crossed
the
my mind actually.
yeah.
That's not a bad choice.
I just really liked watching her in Black Widow.
Yeah.
It's another superhero movie.
She's a cutie and she's actually a good actress.
She's
Yeah,
eligible
she's-
for the role because she's kind of in that.
yeah. Totally.
realm, I guess.
Totally. Yeah. 100%.
Let's see.
Midsommar.
Pete Davidson. I can't believe they named a character Dick Hurts. I don't know if that's an actual character.
I almost feel like he was like, I'm gonna give him a name. I'm funny.
I feel like alternate casting for Pete Davidson is just like write him out of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Sounds
didn't.
good.
He didn't offer any sort of anything.
I think he was just on set. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you want to be in the movie? Sure.
Yeah, I'm just
Sure.
fucking all the makeup girls. Yeah.
Does he do that sort
He
of
does.
thing?
I'm sure. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good impression.
Hey, yeah, I'll be in the movie. Sure. I'm Chad. Yeah.
So Sylvester Stallone's character, he played a shark. He just kind of grunted a bunch and had like a few lines.
It's so funny because
Numb.
I love Stallone so much, but I didn't even like think of him when I heard the shark. I was just like, I
That
don't like this
Yeah,
character.
it was,
I love Sly though. No disrespect to Sly. Good for him, but
I like King Shark. I'm sorry.
hey, you know
I'm
what?
that guy.
It's okay.
I did like King Shark.
I didn't like him. I thought he was dumb.
I thought Vin Diesel for him too,
Okay.
because
I could see-
he plays Groot.
he'd already be on set. So
Yeah,
it's-
you know. I mean, he can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rat catcher. I thought Janine Garofalo. I was sort of like thinking Mystery Men and Suicide
yeah.
Squad have a lot of like similarities.
Mm-hmm. Minus
And-
the Smash Mouth soundtrack.
Yeah, minus that.
Yeah.
I really prefer Mystery Men. Anyways,
it's
I
It's
love
fun.
that. I love that. It's fun.
Idris Elba, Bloodsport. I thought Wesley Snipes because
Cool.
I love vampire fighters.
That was a
Cool.
good one. That's
That is a good one.
And
Yeah.
he was pretty fierce in that movie.
And he's already used to going to jail for tax evasion, so it'd be
Yeah, he
perfect.
would-
Yeah.
Idris Elba did great though.
He did really good.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I like him.
I mean, I liked him, but for his comedy, his timing's terrible.
Racist.
Don't be racist, James.
No, he did a good job. He did a good
I
job.
don't know. It's my first time seeing him in a comedy. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
The Polka Dot Man.
Mhm.
I thought could have been played by William H Macy.
You know what? That's
that's
not
a good
bad.
choice.
It's
That's
not-
a really
it's not a
good
bad
choice.
I felt good about this recasting. I usually
That's a solid one.
I
That is,
usually
yeah. You gotta.
not.
That's a good list right there.
William H Macy in like Fargo era,
Mm.
like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, hell yeah. Those are really solid.
What about you? You always have interesting ones that kind of. I don't have a director.
No, it's okay. Did you think of a
I
director?
can't think of one.
Okay, no worries.
Ben Stiller. Here we go.
Solid. Walter Mitty, he could pull it off. Okay, so I was thinking for Idris Elba, Jamie Foxx. Big fan of Jamie
Oh.
Foxx,
Yeah.
and I think he could
I
pull it
didn't know
off.
why that like slipped my mind.
Yeah, he's just great. I love him as an actor. And I think he'd rock it. For Polka Dot Man, I picked Andrew Santino.
Oh,
I think Andrew Santino would be great. Yeah.
that would have been good.
Yes. For Margot Robbie, I picked And it's a little stretch of the imagination, but I picked Christina Hendricks from Mad Men. She's a hottie. I don't know. She might be a little too busty to be Harley, but
A little bit.
I could see
Not
her,
a little bit, a lot.
I could see her with the clown makeup, and I wouldn't be complaining with the titties. You know, she's a hottie. She's a hottie. But imagine her as a wacky Harley Quinn. Yeah, I could see it. Maybe not the boobs, but maybe if she was in a girder or a corset or whatever it is.
Yeah, I can see like his cartoon Harley. Like
Yeah.
the red and black. That's what I liked about with this too. For the Suicide Squad, they used classic colors.
They did.
For Harley, which I was like, oh, cool.
For Rick Flag, I picked Ben Foster. Yeah, I think if Ben Foster, spent 8 months in the gym and really focused on it, he could totally do it.
I feel like it's a little scrawny, but like you said in the
But
gym,
if he worked,
it's just small.
Yeah, if he worked at it, it would be cool. For Peacemaker, I picked Stone Cold Steve Austin because
I would have. Yeah, I
why
would
the fuck not?
have liked that more.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I would have liked it if they threw down for the role
Exactly.
in the ring.
Exactly. I think Stone Cold could still hold his own, man.
You ever
Hell
seen the movie
yeah.
Condemned?
I have not.
It's a good one.
Pretty good.
It's basically the Hunger Games with
Okay.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold's cool. I like Stone
Yeah.
Cold. Okay, that or Chris Benoit. We could put in Chris. That's the guy that kills his family, in real life. Okay, for the shark guy,
What was his name?
Chris
Nargaros?
Chris Benoit. For the shark
King
guy, King Shark, I picked Jean-Claude Van Damme to do the voice because what other great action hero could we have do the voice? For Rat Catcher Girl, I put Jillian Jacobs from Community. I think she's a cutie and she's a really good actress.
Jillian Jacobs.
And then for director, he could still pull it off. Walter Hill, director of The Warriors.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are my choices. And 48
it'd
Hours.
be a lot darker, but yeah.
Yeah, I would love a good dark Suicide Squad. Anyway, those are my alternate casting
Nice.
choices. Thank you, sir.
I like it.
Oh, and for Pete Davidson's character, I picked the comedian Mark Normand. I think he would be freaking awesome.
I applaud.
Thank you, sir.
Very
Thank you.
good casting.
I don't really have anything else to say about this movie except I think it could have been way better, and it was a bit of a letdown. But at the same time, I don't hate it. Like it's like it, if it was on again on TV, I wouldn't shit on it the entire time. But it missed the mark. I was hoping for a bit more.
It's better than the first one for sure. I would give it that.
I would have liked the Batman cameo or Joker.
Yeah. Oh no, not Joker.
Oh yeah, Jared Leto.
It would be Jared Leto one. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Which they focus a lot on the first film.
Did he die, or why is he not there?
No, they just. I don't
They
know.
just broke up.
No.
Hmm.
She
Mr.
broke up
J.
with him, but yeah, I don't know why.
Mr.
She's also in prison.
Yeah, true. No conjugal visits.
Well, in the first movie, he broke her out.
True.
So-
True. She's always getting caught.
Where is this movie in the timeline? I'm wondering.
I have no
I
idea.
don't even know.
I feel like they don't even acknowledge the timeline.
No,
anymore. They're
Warner
just
Brothers is all fucked up right now.
Yeah, it seems like
It's
it.
so messed
You
up.
know
what
when
they're
they
trying
really fucked up? When they canceled making Superman Lives with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
What was that, like 1994?
That was like 97,
90,
98,
yeah.
something like that.
Mhm.
And then also they fucked up on not making a fifth Schumacher Tim Burton Batman. That was about to happen in like 2000. I would have loved that.
Schumacher and Tim Burton.
Tim Burton would have produced it, and Joel Schumacher would have
that would've
directed it.
been better. Yeah.
And yeah, things got fucked up. I'm happy with what they did with Batman, though. I love Batman Begins and Dark Knight, obviously.
You just had fantastic directors behind that.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, I love James Gunn, but I feel like the last few years, they don't really give the directors like full range anymore.
No. Their personality doesn't really come through in the movies like it used to.
Mhm.
I feel like before it's like you'd watch a movie and you'd be like, oh hell yeah, you're like, Tim Burton, Steven Spielberg.
I haven't like felt that, not just in general with the film, like
except for the Safdie brothers.
yeah.
Those are the only ones that are like really putting their label on it.
The Safdie brothers did it's called Sisters Brothers, right?
What?
What does Safdie brothers do? They did sorry, I know what it is.
Safdie brothers did Uncut Gems.
Yeah, it's like in what's the other one? The Robert Pattinson one.
Good time.
Good time. That's
Good
it,
time. Yeah. But yeah, this one, like I said, it had potential. Scenes like this, like I enjoyed, but like
Oh, I hated her.
I can't stand her. She sucks.
She looks like Lori Lightfoot.
She's obnoxious. She reminds me of that Chicago mayor.
Yeah, Lori Lightfoot.
Oh, that's the one. That's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah, she sucks. The actress and the governor. or
They
mayor,
look like
whatever she is.
aliens.
You guys like the Weasel?
No, he's stupid.
No,
Yeah.
the weasel was dumb.
Don't like the weasel.
Please don't.
There she is.
Yeah, Margot's so cute. Sorry, guys, had to go take a shit. No, number 2.
You know, she speaks like a little baby,
A
right?
little bit, yeah.
And I've heard that if you have psychological trauma at a young age, you retain that baby voice.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's why I talk like a baby.
So that kind of works with the character.
Yeah, it
little
does. I hate when they do that from the horribly beautiful mind of James Gunn. Like, that's such like an SCC move. Like, that's just like such a nerdy.
Yeah.
That reminds me of this piece of shit that I went to screenwriting class with, and he would put that on his scripts. He'd like, from the wonderfully twisted mind of Tyler, blah blah blah, and
Was his
I'd be
name
like,
Tyler?
his name was Tyler, yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't like him. He was a fuckstick.
I'm not a big fan of Tyler's.
Yeah, there's yeah, not the Tyler we know that you've seen some of our videos. He's a different Tyler. He's fine, but this was a guy I went to college with, and he was yeah, he was a fuckstick. Yeah.
One more time.
He was a fuckstick.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'd have to make sure.
But anywho, yeah, this movie, yeah, go see it if you have no expectations. I think you'll have a good time. If you don't analyze movies as deeply as we do, like, yeah, for sure, popcorn entertainment. You know, set the bar low. Go ahead. But yeah, it just could have been better. The flowers, kind of a weird artistic
That
choice
was
on that
weird
one.
artistic choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of okay with it, but at the same time, like, would have been cooler to see blood all over the walls. and
That's
stuff.
what I was thinking too.
Yeah, yeah. I like the breaking out of prison scene. That was pretty cool. But pigeon. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was yeah. Are we okay to do the ratings?
Yeah, we're fine to do the ratings now.
All right. For me, this one's a 2.5 stars.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
2.5 for me.
I think you gave 3 to one of the earlier ones we did that I thought.
Yeah.
It's because of we have love for some of those directors and
James
actors.
Gunn.
That's
Yeah.
why we give it like the little bit higher rating.
Yeah, the reason I got a little higher on this one because visually I looked at it, I'm like, okay, think how hard it would be to visually make this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh
I
my
look at
God.
some of the stunts they did. I'm like, okay, they did a really good job, and some of the cast was really good. Just the thing I had the biggest problem with really was probably the script. I had the biggest problem with the script.
You have a lot of characters. It's kind of hard to just like manage all of them and then give them their little story behind them. I think he did a decent job for what it is.
Yeah, it could
But-
have been so
I
much
know it
better,
could have been
though.
a lot
Yeah,
better, but I'm
yeah.
like it's just hard to just do a ensemble cast like that and just have a big story revolving around all of them. There's like what,
Yeah.
6, 7 of them. I don't know.
What do you give it? What do you give it? Sorry.
I give it a solid 3.
You give it 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I still enjoyed it. I love the characters. Well, a few of them.
Pete Davidson's your favorite, right?
No,
Yeah. And John Cena.
no, just King
Those two in a
Shark,
spin-off
Harley
together.
Quinn. I like Polka Dot Man. I like them.
Polka Dot Man. Actually, he was fine.
Yeah,
kinda
I
liked
think it's
him
just
too.
because I like him, that actor, because like you see him in just in other shit
Yeah.
in the background.
He
Like,
grew-
oh, it's him.
He
and,
grew
like,
on me. Yeah.
and then he finally got like
Yeah.
a bigger role. I'm like,
Yeah.
good for him, you know?
He's good.
Good for that guy.
He's married. Good for
Yeah.
him. He's got a wife with polka dot kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
polka dot, yeah.
But yeah, he was-
shitting those
he was
polka
so
dots
cool.
out.
But hey, I think you should throw in the fact that we don't remember where it came from. I don't remember if James told me or if I saw it on an interview, but about how Polka Dot Man came to be in the movie.
Yeah, James Gunn just researched the dumbest character in like DC Comics and showed up. It was Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, so he's like, we got to throw him in the movie. And I
Mhm.
think he actually did a very good job. Like, that's a character that realistically would never see the light of day.
Yeah.
That's
That's
like
kind of cool.
it's like Elastic Man. It's kind of like you're not going to see a movie with Elastic
I've always known Polka Dot Man,
Yeah.
just from like Teen Titans or something when I was growing up watching that cartoon. He was
Yeah.
in there. So
He
it
Oh,
was-
was he?
yeah, I believe he
never
was
heard
in
of
it,
him.
or they referenced him in there at least.
You know what's kind of cool is I used to have this. I still do somewhere. It was this history of DC characters in the comics, and it was this really big book I had when I was like, I probably got it for Christmas when I was like 8, you know. And I remember going through it, and it had casting choices if they made movies for those characters.
Cool.
And I remember going through it, and there was Elastic Man, and there was a picture of Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura, and they're like Jim Carrey, and I'm like, that would be
That
perfect.
would've been
And that
perfect.
like where my love for alternate castings came from was from that book.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I remember like Batman. I can't remember who they picked for Batman. I don't know. I almost want to say it was like Brendan Fraser or someone at the time who was popular at the time.
Now, what was this?
It was a book that I had as a kid, and
Oh.
it was like a whole visual history of DC Comics.
Cool.
And then they had like, at the time because there weren't that many superhero movies out, not like there are now. There was all these alternate castings for them, or I think it may have just had pictures of Michael Keaton in it as Batman or something like that. But
I'm gonna put it to the test. Let's search lamest DC Comics character.
let's do it.
Polka Dot Man comes up
Yep.
Is he
right away. Yeah,
Okay.
dumbest
the dumbest
of
yeah.
all time. That's
Makes
pretty
sense.
good. Pretty
That is
good.
I'm glad, and I'm glad they were able to make him work.
Yeah, they did. Like he actually like his powers were
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty, and if he doesn't expel them, it's like he like has like this allergic
yeah.
reaction. He needs to jizz polka dots.
That's what my brother thought.
He
He
gets
was like,
blue
or he
balls.
was in the bushes. Like, was he jacking them off? Like, is that what's
Or was he
happening?
making himself throw up?
I thought he was just like just shitting. Like, they're just
I don't
I
know.
don't know how it
Yeah.
works.
He had a bad case
Sure.
of blue dots.
He did. Seriously.
Or it's just like his wrist thing. Like he just was shooting them up. I don't
yeah, it
know.
was brown and red dots after Chipotle. But
Mm.
anyway, yeah, this one, 2.5 out of 5 for me. Max, what did you think?
I mean, it's inherent for me. Just like, respect goes out to all the filmmakers. Everybody worked on the film.
For sure.
I've worked in Hollywood, and it's a lot of work that goes into these movies.
Yeah.
I'd say 2 or less.
Wow. All
Wow.
right. Cold. Stone Cold Steve Austin over
The
here.
way
Yeah.
you present it, they go a lot of work into this.
He's
you know,
like,
they
so
do
at the
so
end of
much
the day,
in
fuck
it.
'em.
I mean, with all that being said,
Dang.
like, that's not included in my rating.
Yeah,
It's more of
yeah.
just like,
The
what did
respect
I
is always
think?
there for those workers.
exactly.
For
yeah.
sure. Like people that do the special effects, people that put the movie together, all the grips, all the PAs, everybody, obviously, all the cast. It's like, yeah, stuntmen, yeah, 100%. Always respect, yeah. But
Yep.
at the end of the day, it's like it has to be a good movie still.
Yeah, and like if you look at it, it's just like by the budget, by the action, by all these things. I feel like that's a big issue with movies these days. It's become so formulaic
Totally.
that they're just like, okay, if we have good actors and writers and we put it all together, get this big director, it's automatically going to be a great movie.
Yeah.
I just
And-
want all these unknowns.
Yeah,
I would love someone.
I
there's
just
like
like
so
unknowns.
many independent movies that are just. I think now is like the golden age of independent movies.
Totally, yeah.
So I think these big movies, they don't really get a high rating from me just inherently.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be a little bit
That's
harder
good.
on.
I
the
think that's
rating.
good.
That's
And I think at the end of the day, a lot of my criticism does go towards the scripts. And I know a lot of times it's not the scriptwriter's fault. I mean, in this case, it's James Gunn, so it kind of was. But the producers get too involved, and the studios get too involved, and they fuck things up, and they bring script doctors in, and they butcher it. So I don't mean to shit on all the screenwriters, because I'm sure they had a wonderful original script, but it's like too many cooks in the kitchen makes a really shitty product sometimes. You know?
Yeah.
But as far as movies that I do want to see, there's one I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's called like 9 Days or something like that, where they're out in the desert. Tony Hale's in it, and it's like that like
I
limbo
remember.
between
Yeah.
life and death. That looks interesting. That looks like a movie I want to go see.
Is that from the poster that you like? I saw your video. For,
Yeah, I saw that, but I had seen the trailer for it before, and I was like, oh, that looks. I think I saw the trailer for that when I was watching The Green Knight, which was also super disappointing, but had potential, but was. Yeah, but yeah, that's the only movie I really want to see aside from Top Gun 2 and Bond.
Yeah, Bond. Which did you hear like their budget on that film?
Like 200 million or some shit.
No, it's like fucking ridiculous. Like I think it's like a lot. Like they have to make this much to like even get like some
Wow.
profits.
They're not going to get it all back, I don't think.
Mm.
That'd be cool. I think they'll break even on it. I think, but as long as they don't fuck up and put it on like half on streaming platform, because you're not going to get your money back from that, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that, guys. But what do we plan on watching next week?
For this one,
I'm trying to be natural. We're watching War of the Roses.
yeah, we're watching the War of the Roses still.
Yeah, yeah. So check that out. I was waiting for you to play along with it. Be like, oh, we're watching. It's all planned. We've already watched both movies, guys. Fuck off.
Yeah.
But
Wait, we're watching. I haven't watched that movie.
Well, Max will have to watch
I'll have
it.
to watch it before next episode.
You'll have to watch it, and then you'll have to watch it in like the 5 minutes between. But anyway, watch The War of the Roses, guys, next week. Check it out. Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner,
Danny DeVito.
Danny Dorito.
Dorito.
Yeah, he's real cheesy.
Yeah.
But and crunchy too. But he directed it as well, Danny Dorito.
Indeed.
And Danny DeVito. And yeah, so check it out so you'll be in the loop on the next episode. And be kind.
Rewind.
And leave a comment below. I mean, subscribe.
Good man. Good man.
Good man.
Bye, guys.
Good job. Bye.
Polka dot man. Polka dot man.
Polka Dot Man and Stone Boy.
Is that still in there?
I'm looking at the top 10 lamest DC.
I hope you're still
characters.
recording this.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So Detective Chimp is
I
pretty.
kind of like Detective.
Like
Detective
det-
Chimp they could pull off.
I
now.
like Detective Chimp.
He would have been cool in the movie.
Yeah.
This is
Detective Chimp.
fucking Chip Green Lantern.
Man, if there's a Green Lantern character, they wouldn't be in prison to begin with, but
No.
they just would have wrecked shit.
Wildcat 3. Where's Wildcat 1 and 2? Weird.
Oh, I guess they have 9 lives, so it's his 3rd life.
Oh, got it. Some of these look kind of
okay. This is
Gunfire.
Pete Davidson's character was Gunfire.
Oh,
right?
he actually
That was
looks
him?
cool. He looks like that kid from Burger King.
Was it?
Oh, I know what you're talking.
That guy's a ripoff on Jason. Wild dog, fucking dumb.
Looks like the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He looks like a no smoking ad from 1999.
Bouncing boy.
I like Bouncing Boy. That I can get behind.
Big boy, big boy, big boy. All right, bouncing boy.
And Mr. America.
Mr. America. Captain America is gonna beat the shit out of him with his dick.
What's happening with the broom there?
I don't know.
Had no superpowers, a lame costume, and fought crime with a whip. Well,
Pathetic.
that's cool.
Mr.
A
America.
whip?
Sounds more like Mr. Scandinavia.
So at work, James was saying he was right. He rode his bike before work, and he saw some guy in downtown Phoenix walking around with a whip,
Oh,
and just like whipping it off. And,
Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones.
whipping it out. Maybe that was Mr. America.
Maybe it
Could
was
be.
a low budget Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have the hat.
Was that 10 out of 10? That was all our guys?
That's all 10.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, Mr. America, I think, wins for lamest. I kind of like Detective Chimp. He was
I
kind
like,
of cool.
I like Detective Chimp.
Yeah, I feel like they could really bring him to life.
Stone Boy. I wonder if he moves at
It
all.
looks like Owen Wilson.
He's just.
Does look like
static.
Owen Wilson.
It's
Oh,
just
hey,
a
wow.
rock in the shape of a man.
Wow, I'm hard as a rock.
Wow.
You guys want to get stoned?
Alternate casting. Stone Boy is played by Owen Wilson.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Solid stuff, guys.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
As always, guys.
Always.
Please remember to rewind and subscribe.
All that
All
good
that
stuff.
good jazz.
And you guys should tell your friends because, you know.
Leave comments, like. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, we're here, doing our thing.
Shit. Bye, guys.
Bye.
New dumb friends.